I find it especially poignant that we have gathered to dedicate our new building on the final day of candlelighting for Hanukkah, the festival in which we commemorate the rededication of the temple. Just a few days ago, I finished writing an article for the Crown Prince, the ICJA school newspaper, discussing the Talmudic debate concerning the order in which the candles of the Chanukiah are lit. What resonated most with me in these lessons is the symbolic act of lighting a new candle each day to seek growth and inspiration. As we open our new ICJA home, we too seek the flame of inspiration in the education of students today and for generations to come. Jewish composer of the Romantic period, Gustav Mahler, once said, "Tradition is not the worship of ashes, but the preservation of fire." That is exactly what we are doing in eagerly moving forward, relinquishing our building of many decades, yet carrying with us the fire and inspiration of our traditions. Ida Crown itself is a tradition in my family. A second-generation Ida Crowner, I will soon join 7 family members as an ICJA alumnus. From hearing years of stories about their experiences over several decades, I know for certain that we all received that same unique blend of faith, academics, and nurturing. Perhaps their Friday Talmud class also began with an Ask the Rabbi session, addressing anonymous students' questions, all of which are expertly and lovingly answered. And their day may have also ended with a teacher singing happy birthday to a student by spontaneously playing his guitar. Without doubt, one of the characteristics of Ida Crown that makes it so exceptional is the community we have with our friends, teachers, staff, and the wider family of alumni. I cannot imagine that a college admissions counselor and many other institutions would visit with a student and his family at their home during summer break in order to include a family member who is sick and unable to attend a meeting at school. I received that gift from Rabbi Fliegelman when my mother was undergoing chemotherapy this past summer. This high school is special in giving all of us the tools to stay strong in our faith and the aptitude to continue as lifelong learners and leaders. For many years, all of this has taken place in a building that has served its purpose well. Those were the same walls, floors, and lockers that my sister, brother, mother, uncle, aunt, and cousins called their own. Our experience at Ida Crown, of course, has less to do with the walls than with the words that echoed against those walls, our fire of inspiration. We are privileged to be the first senior class to carry the Ida Crown traditions to this wonderful new building. When my class departs in June, we will leave here with the building blocks and skills, and yes, the traditions, that will help us cope with a world that is exciting, slightly scary, beautiful, and welcoming all at the same time. The education in Ida Crown will continue to be as warm, inspired, and vital as ever. But now this new building can ignite generations to come. For this, we most deeply thank you.
My name is Shoham Ben Melech, and I'm a current senior at Ida Crown. I'm no stranger to moving. I was born in Israel and moved from a kibbutz to Jerusalem to Hyde Park to Cambridge to Boston to Skokie. Every new city, town, and in some cases farm that I've lived in has lent itself useful in my journey to self-improvement. I find that with each house that I call home, I've bettered my life and my abilities. This concept is by no means unique to humans. The idea of progress through relocation applies to schools as well. I moved to Skokie just before I began the 9th grade. During my first day of high school, I was anxious. I didn't know anyone at the academy, and as I walked up the stairs to the building, all I could think about was that I had no one to eat lunch with. I expected my peers to be apathetic and indifferent. After all, I was the new kid countless times, and my assumptions in that regard were typically correct. But Ida Crown is not a typical school. Before I even got to the front door of the building, 3 girls introduced themselves to me, and we bounded into the school together. They demonstrated the fundamental ideals of Judaism before we even learned about them. Already on the first day of school, I saw that the students at Ida Crown are unexplainably nice. Throughout my time at ICJA, I have grown and accumulated self-confidence as a result of the kindness in this school. The Academy has helped me become the loud, gregarious person I am today. I am talkative. My teachers might say overly so, but I find that with every speech, every class presentation, every interaction I have in which I am confident is a testament to who the Academy consists of: inherently good people. I am honored to be associated with the students here. They are the nicest, most compassionate, and genuine individuals I have ever met. It is precisely this altruism that has helped me succeed in everything I do. My move to Ida Crown has improved my life, and now the Academy's move to the new building will improve the school. Our community's kindness will not remain on Pratt. This building will only enhance the already ideal life at ICJA. This building will allow our school to expand its capabilities from within. This building will soon be home to an environment that has no boundaries in its warmth and inclusion. No school deserves this building more than Ida Crown does. They say not to judge a book by its cover, but the Academy's beautiful exterior building finally reflects the nature of its students. So now, in the middle of my senior and final year of high school, I see that I have grown since my freshman year. This past August, instead of walking up the stairs to school alone, I stood outside the building doors and greeted incoming freshmen as their senior leader. I have faith that in 4 years, they will find themselves in the same situation I did: a better person because of the Academy. We move because we grow, and we grow as a result of moving. Academy values are known to improve with time, and I'm excited to see them flourish. This will not be my last move, but I can't wait to see what our community will gain from it.